Hey, how you doing? Dennis here, and today we're going to be checking out my top 10 favorite time-saving techniques in Figma. Let's get started. Number 10. Option drag and Command D. Let's start with a square. We all know copy and paste, but it can be slow. Also, if we want to align everything equally, it takes extra steps and time. Instead, hold the Option key, click and drag the square holding the Shift key. Use Command D to duplicate that action. This way your squares are already aligned and evenly spaced. You don't have to work in straight lines. Option drag to duplicate, rotate 30 degrees, line up the corners, use Command D to duplicate in a circle. Number 9. Let Figma do the math. Let's draw a circle. Instead of doing the math in my head, I can plug the math statement into the field, hit return, and it changes the value for you. I can use addition, subtraction, slash for division, asterisk to multiply. This works in any field, even property fields like the sweep or ratio of a circle. If you have multiple objects, you can use this technique to move them together. You can highlight a value in a field and use the up and down arrows on your keyboard to add or subtract by 1. Hold the Shift key down to add or subtract 10. You can use the preference menu to customize the nudge amount. If I change this to 10 and 100, now each arrow click moves 10, hold the Shift key and it moves 100. Number 8. Keyboard shortcut cheat sheet. There's a question mark icon in the bottom right corner. Select Keyboard Shortcuts or use the shortcut Control-Shift?. This gives you a whole list. Shortcuts highlighted in blue are ones you've used already. You can also find them to the right of menu items and in tooltips. Number 7. Alignment shortcuts. Shortcuts for alignment are a huge time saver. Use Option W to align to the top, Option S to align to the bottom, Option V to align vertical center. Use Control Option H to distribute horizontal spacing. Once I've done that, I can adjust the space between equally. For vertical alignment, Option A to align left, Option D to align right, Option H to align horizontal centers, Control Option V to distribute vertical spacing. Using a frame and placing an object in that frame, I can use the same shortcuts to move the object to an edge and constrain it to that edge. Option A for left, Option W for top, Option D for right, Option S for bottom. You can nudge it in and it will constrain to the edges. Option H for align horizontal center, Option V for align vertical center. Number 6. Copy-paste interactions and paste to replace. If you have one prototype interaction that you want on other objects, you can simply select the interaction in the right control panel, or select the interaction noodle, copy it, select the other objects you want that same interaction on, and paste. If the objects are exactly the same, you can also copy the object with the interaction, select the two without it, and use Paste to replace or Command-Shift-R, and it will swap the old ones out with the new. Number 5. Select same layers and multi-edit text. Select a layer. Click the Select Matching Layer icon or Command-Option-A. This selects matching layers, making global changes easy. If your layers are text layers, you can use the multi-edit text icon or press Enter to globally change the content. If you want to replace multiple objects at once, like a new button, copy the new button, select all the matching old buttons, and paste to replace. These tools also work with multiple objects. Number 4. Multiple interactions at once. You can select multiple objects and add an interaction to all of them with the right interactions panel. Or, with everything selected, you can drag the interaction noodles together at once to make your connections. Number 3. Control common elements by making them a component. Let's make a duplicate of this button, make it a component, change its color, create an instance, cut it, select all the old buttons, and paste to replace. Now we can use the one parent component to make changes to every instance. Number 2. Rename multiple layers at once. Here we have our overlays generically named, and selecting matching layers isn't working. If I select all of them, using Command-R, I can easily rename them the same thing. Now I can easily select them using Select Matching Layers and modify all of them together. I can use this same feature to rename layouts consistently and automatically number them in ascending or descending order. And I can number them with or without leading zeros. Number 1. Command/Select. I have 3 text layers with 3 different names, so selecting matching layers doesn't work. With one selected, use Command/ and type Select. I get a number of options. Let's use Select the same font. Now I have all matching font layers and can globally make changes. Let's try it with a different font style. Or the same fill. Remember our circle of squares from number 10? Let's use that to make a dial of tick marks. Draw another thin rectangle. Make it white. Place it in the middle of the square. Select all. Duplicate. Rotate. Place in position. Command D. Select all. Duplicate. Rotate the duplicates. Select one of the outer squares. Use Command /. Choose Select Same Fill and Delete. Select all. Frame the selection. And within seconds we have a perfect dial. And there you have it. My top 10 favorite time-saving techniques in Figma. As always, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you for more lessons real soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.